So, good evening. Good evening. We are back again with the third of 3 uploads of the day. Actually, it's not 3 uploads. I lie. It's 2 uploads and 1 stream. If you haven't checked out the podcast I did with Dan, Chig, and Kenny Ken earlier, make sure you go back and check that out. That stream was lit. So, big up to the guys as well. Also, go and check out the first video I did today. Why do we take so long to sign anyone or sell anyone? Literally, standstill FC. So, go and check them two out if you haven't checked them out. Make sure you follow my Instagram. It's scrolling across the bottom here. The link for that is in the description of this video. And I'm doing a giveaway in the first week of July on there. So make sure if you want to be part of that, you have to follow me on the gram, baby. And I'm recording this at halftime during the football. England, Jesus Christ. Snooze fest. Literally snooze fest. No Grealish, no party. Kieran Tierney's doing all right, though. Hence why I'm still watching it. But it is a snooze fest, and Gareth needs to sort it out half time because that is not good enough. But we are linked again to the hipster's choice from last summer, who's kind of gone off the radar a little bit, if I'm being honest. Had a really poor season by all accounts, and that is Aouar. I'm kind of shocked and amazed because I genuinely thought he was older, and I know I did videos on him last summer, but he is only 22 years old. And it's like, I thought he was like 24, 25. So I don't know why, because like I said, I've done so many uploads on this guy. It's mad, but he is available for £20 million. And listen, just go and sign the guy. I don't know why we're waiting. Go and get the guy done, job done, get him into the midfield, and then go and get other players as well. But for some reason, we seem to be stalling really badly on this one. And I don't know whether we're trying to get him for £19.50 and a bag of crisps and a bottle of Coke. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this football club. Like I said in the first upload that I did today, Edu's swanning around on a jet ski, loving life in the Caribbean or wherever he is, flipping his kangaroo burgers, smoking his cigars like a Dapper Dan. And yeah, we're not signing anyone. So it's a bit of a madness, if I'm being honest. We've got so many players we need to get rid of. But listen, genuinely, real talk, Aouar, for the amount of money that he was supposedly worth last summer to what he's worth now, he does only have 2 years left on his contract. They're not in European football. We're not in European football. But at the end of the day, we're a bigger football club than Lyon, with all due respect. And we're in a better league, more money for the fella, you know, more exposure for the guy and his brand and his future ventures as well. It's a no-brainer. Like, 20 million quid, pay him 100 grand a week, whatever, job done. I think we should be all over this. And if we're not, then I think we've missed a trick, because Juve were interested in him last summer as well. Obviously, their president's hard work to deal with. I get that. But at the same time, £20 million, why are we even bartering and haggling with that? Just go, there's the money, job done. Maybe even throw in Guendouzi. We want to get rid of Guendouzi. Have Guendouzi plus 12 million. Or 13 million, whatever it may be, whatever the difference is. And the difference in wages would be what, maybe 60 grand a week? I just think it's ridiculous how we're still sat here and we've still not got rid of anyone. We've still got players that are umming and ahhing of whether they want to be at the football club. And it just seems like it's just going to drag on and on and on. Like, I'm an impatient guy. I've waited 17 years. I am impatient now. I am bored of this football club. Like, real talk, I am bored of the way it does business. I'm bored of the way that the PR machine is just constantly rolling on. I've waited 17 years for this club to go back to where it's supposed to be. It's the last time we won a title was 17 years ago. And ever since then, it's just been a slippery slope of downward spiral and BS and just absolute dross and PR. And it's about time we actually acted like a big club. Yes, we're not in Europe. Yes, we finished 8th for 2 seasons straight. But at the same time, you know, we can still attract big players, big names, up-and-coming players. We can still pay top dollar to these players. So why not just go and phone up Lyon and say, you want 20 million? Cool, we'll do the deal. Yeah, personal terms will be no problem with this guy. We agreed them last summer. So personal terms are not going to be an issue this summer. So for me, it's a pretty straightforward deal, isn't it? I could do the deal. In fact, let's get Edu on the phone. He must be on his jet ski again. Waster. But no, honestly, all jokes aside, just get the deal done. Get him in midfield, put him next to Thomas Partey. Go and sign somebody else as well. If you want to go and get an attacking player, go and sign that attacking player. If it's Maddison, go and sign Basuma as well. Go and get all three of them. Basuma's going to cost 40s, 45s maybe, 20s for Aouar. That's now 65s. Go and sign Maddison. That's another 60. That's 125. Go and get rid of Willock, Guendouzi, Maitland-Niles, Granit Xhaka. Who else is there? Well, obviously, Odegaard's gone back. Ceballos has gone back. Just getting rid of them 4 players that I've mentioned there will total, what, 15 million for Xhaka, say 10, 15 million for Willock, maybe 20. You know, there's 30 million, 35. Maitland-Niles 15. That's maybe 50. You know, Guendouzi, we've got 55 million. That's halfway there to buying them for three midfielders. You get rid of Bellerin, you get rid of a couple of other players along the way, and all of a sudden you've renovated and done up your squad so differently, and it's so much better than what we've got. It really does wind me up and really frustrates me that this club seems to get their hands and just go, right, I'm just going to sit on my hands. We're going to wait and wait and wait and wait. We're going to penny pinch. We're going to do slow moves, tiny little baby steps. It just is so frustrating, man. It really is. But I'd love to know your thoughts on Aouar. Obviously, like I said, he was the favourite of the majority last summer. Everyone was gassed. Oh, Houssem Aouar, to the point where I was so sick and tired of hearing his name, I didn't want him. I literally didn't want him. We ended up signing Thomas Partey when we should have signed Thomas Partey and Houssem Aouar, which I did tell everybody we ain't getting top 4 without both. And we finished 8th out of Europe. And I suppose on the flip side of that, he is now half the price because he's had a poor season. Leon have had a poor season. They're not in Europe. His price has gone whoosh real quick. So maybe it's going to be better that we didn't get him last summer, but we could have potentially been higher up the table. So I suppose it swings and roundabouts. But look, at the end of the day, he's a top-class footballer. He'll improve us massively. It's a cheap deal. Get rid of some of these dead ballers. Get rid of the ones you don't want and go and sign some players. It really, really isn't difficult. But leave it in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Houssem Aouar. Is it a steal at 20 million? Is it a bargain? The sale of the century? In fact, you know what? I think I'll flip and keep it. But leave it in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on our transfer or lack of transfer business so far. Who would you like to see us sign? Leave that in the comment section. Make sure you stick a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Share the content around. Road to 60k. Go and check out the podcast with Kenny, Dan, Chig. Really enjoyed that this afternoon. And I'll be back again tomorrow. 3 uploads tomorrow, baby. And don't forget, Southgate out.